Hello! Welcome to the stream. Howdy, howdy, howdy. The stream title is still wrong. I don't know why it's like that on YouTube. Trying to figure that out. give me a second. Hello, Castacat. Hello, Lorem. Welcome everybody to the stream. There we go. Stream title should be updated now. Gosh, my quality. Is that really what I look like on stream? I'm ugly as heck. I gotta improve my camera. By the way, Fabergun says hi to you. Oh, sweet. You've been on Fabergun's stream. Okay, everything is set up. I think we are ready to get going. Time is almost run out on my whole endeavors of making this game. Alright. Show you guys my desktop. I changed it on YouTube, Lorem. I already did. You just gotta like reload the screen. Right now I'm doing some asset related stuff. Don't mind this. That's the bridge. I'm gonna be working on a couple other things. My brother got in the money, like the currency that we're using for the game. Unfortunately, they were done slightly wrong, so I gotta fix those. I mean, I had to put them in here anyway. It's fine, but it is what it is. There you go. Let's just make a folder on my desktop called, yeah, just call it currency. You guys will see it in a moment. Alright, Lorem. I still haven't set up any functionality for the orbs, unfortunately. I just actually have not had time to do it at all. It's very unfortunate. There you go. It's very small, as you can see. Don't worry. We will fix this. So, we're supposed to be animating these things, and that's kind of where the big issue comes from. Oh, I have no idea. Oh, OBS is acting weird for me. Nope, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. So, you know, first let's line it up so everything is on the same. There you go. So the issue is this is the coin essentially spinning, right? However, the way that it's spinning is instead of like going like this in one place, it's going like this, which is not what it's supposed to be doing. But that's an easy fix, thankfully. Essentially, we just gotta boom. Put it in the center. That's the center, right? Yeah. Did that, like, lower the quality of it? No, it didn't. For a second, it kind of looked like it did. I mean, it's simple, yeah, but it's just a thing. I only got these coins recently. I should have done this off stream, but to be completely blunt with you, I haven't really worked on the game very much off stream. There you go. Lego coin. Yeah. compression. We don't want to lose any quality here. All right. Let's get into Mighty Grandpa then. So how you guys been? Have a good holidays if you celebrate. I had a very fun one. It was very nice hanging out with family. And then after that, I just kind of relaxed, to be honest with you. Just completely chilling. Oh, don't even worry about this. I was just trying to do something there. Oh, well, now Stream Elements is saying I'm streaming. How fun. So, let's go to our textures. This isn't really a beach coast thing specifically. Oh, right. I don't know why Beach Sprites is outside and also inside. I can't figure out that out. Anyway. This is our universal textures. This is textures we're going to use on every single level. I imagine we're not going to have a lot of these. Maybe. One day left for what? I mean, to finish level 1, we were trying to beat this, well, do this in 1 year. I mean, we're trying to do a lot more in 1 year than just this, but at the very least, it would be nice to get this done in... Oh. Whoops. Wait. Delete. I literally just made another thing specifically... Oh. Actually, where did that go? Give me a moment. I just realized I exported the coins, and I don't know where I put them. So I gotta go get them. I mean, yeah, Lorem, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. It'd be nice, to be honest with you. It would be really, really cool if we could, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Where is this? Coins PNG. I wish you could show me where that is, instead of just that it was recently used. Oh, there it is. Found it. What, Lorem? You're asking me to guess, but I can't really guess what. Unless it's chicken butt. Well, that's an old joke. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's making me laugh. I got Mario and Luigi brothership, or how they say in Italian, Mario e Luigi Fraternity. I'm not even gonna try. Cool, Lorem. That's so cool. Found you. Sorry about that. Gotta move this here. Barely see him. Move that there. And I mean, boom. All right, there we go. Oh, see you, Lorem. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Okay, now we can finally continue. Extract sprites. Not auto. So with. Man, these coins are small. GX, why did you make them so tiny? You could have just made them the size of a single tile. And I gotta figure out how... It's not one tile size, so... let me divide that in half. I don't know math, so I'm just bring up a calculator. Nope, not quite that. We're closer. Jeez, what the heck? We're actually not that much closer. There we go. I think it's 40. Is that the same height? I would imagine. Jeez. Yeah, it's 40 by 40. Number of cells. X, that's 3, right? Number of cells Y, that's 1. Just so that it doesn't make like a bunch of empty sprites, because that'd be very annoying. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there. Oh gosh, the quality dropped. I mean, I already applied. I mean, I guess there's a limit of how much you can get through. Oh well, it's fine. We can improve them later. We can make them like actually, you know, the proper size at some point. Because now we can create a flip book. Yeah, that's too fast. That's still too fast. Hey, Meowish. Yeah, it has been a while. Sorry that I just kind of dropped off for a bit. No, we want this one to be this one, and then we want that one to be... Get out of my way. We want this one to be that one. Does that look right? That doesn't look right. Neither of them look quite right, to be honest with you. I'm messing something up. It's been a while. Better what if I do now. Oh. Well, I guess you didn't miss out much then. Huzzah. Yeah, no, that's definitely wrong. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, I understand what's going on. I was so confused. I'm like, what is wrong here? There you go. No, that didn't work really. What we need is like a middle one where the coin is fully like on its side looking at us. But I guess we'll get that when my brother makes it. For now, how do I delete a thing? Can I delete it? I don't know how. I'm just gonna leave it there. You just rewatch Newsies. I know they did a reaction to, but it's in Discord. Yeah, I should do the poll, by the way, for like what I'm gonna react to second this week, because the first thing I'm gonna react to tomorrow is Turnabout, like the Turnabout musical, which is like a Phoenix Wright thing. What I'm gonna react on Thursday, I don't know yet, so I should probably put up a poll for that. And that's gonna be in the new year too, by the way. That'll be cool. Let me rename this stuff. You just finish it and there's like Redikai stream. That's fun. Coin silver 1. Coin silver 2. And then coins silver. Time passed so fast. I know, right? Every time we reach the end of the year, that's exactly what I'm thinking. It's like, man, it's already like the end of the year. It's hard to believe, to be honest with you. Okay, paper sprite. Wait, can I put an animation for the paper sprite? I don't know if I can. I don't think I can, actually. Yeah, no, I can. I can't. I have to change this from a sprite to an actual thing. They put a test on Monday? That's so cruel. They're just immediately being like, "All right, year's over. Let's get back to it." I hated when teachers did that. Man, that looks kind of nice, actually. Hello, can I delete? Why can't I delete this? Oh, that's why I can't delete it. It's right, because this is a child. There you go. All this stuff is still good. Yep. It's totally fine. All right. Oh, I forgot that I did that. Right. I put us like all the way over here so that I could do some like testing stuff. I have to figure out how to fix that issue. I didn't even realize that was an issue. Apparently, if you wall jump while you're uppercutting, you can just keep uppercutting as you jump. This is another thing. Where's Volta history test? Oh my gosh, history tests are actually... Huh? Why am I stuck? I can't... Bro! Okay. I really liked history. But I do agree, the tests are pretty bad because you have to remember all the dates. It's awful. Although, I think I hated geography even more than I hated the tests. No, than history. Because at least history was interesting, right? Like, history was cool. Same, but the professor's the worst. You know what? I think my... I actually remember that my history teacher just was also not very nice. I liked her. I thought she was okay. Well, I don't know if like her is the right word to say. It was more, I didn't hate her. And that was more than enough for me. Some people hated her. And I was just like, she's doing her job. I don't really care as long as she's just doing her job. History is super interesting. Yeah. I gotta make this slightly larger, I think. There we go. That's actually perfectly sized now. Look at those. That's actually so good looking. I still have the issue that boxes, when you break them, they produce these like tiny little mini coins, which they really aren't supposed to do that. I don't know what that's about. I tried to fix it. I can't figure out what's even causing it, because as far as I can see, the size should be its default size. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Anyway, let's actually get back to work. Let's focus. Enough playing around. This is a game. It's not. We're not meant to have fun. Oh, I do. It was a joke. I know the irony of that statement. This guy, everyone in my class hates. You too, like super unorganized, except everything is like literally the meme. My history teacher is chasing you because I don't know who farted in 1367. L, that sucks. I hope you get a better history teacher in. Well, I don't know what grade you're in. Next time. All right, what else we got? So that's some of our boss stuff. We got this. We got the new sand. Right. I forgot that. I should get that actually, since I'm gonna continue working on. I'm gonna finish the level today. I swear I'm gonna finish the level today. I swear I'm gonna finish the level today. If I keep saying it, eventually it'll be true. I just gotta keep saying it. Right. That's how it works. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have a lot of different sand textures now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. I still haven't received any sand textures that are like slopes, which I do need. You don't know American grades, but Europe is different. Like, you have 8 years of primary and 4 years of high school. First year, you think it's 9th grade, you think? Oh, you're trying to translate your grades to... I don't know. Because the 4 years of high school are the 4 years before you go to university. So, honestly, that's probably a good way to count it. How many years until you would be able to go to university do you have left? That's pretty much where you are. And now I gotta actually download these. Give me a moment. More assets. Beach assets. This will be the sand. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. This will be the sand folder. I just have it like on a second monitor, essentially. I mean, I could just put it over here. Not really a big difference. Before, my brother was just kind of sending them to me on Discord normally, but occasionally some files are too big, so we've just moved over to using Google Drive completely for this. Which, I mean, I feel like that's fair enough, right? I just started, well, but I know y'all start high school at 10 or something. I have no idea, bro. I got nothing. You're just European. Gay or European, it's hard to guarantee. Gay or European, oh hey, don't look at me. These are the sand textures. They look so nice. I actually really like them. This is sand 1. Unfortunately, whoops, no, I just forgot. Unfortunately, my brother doesn't name the documents once he sends them to Google Drive, so I just kind of have to figure out, okay, which one is what. I'm essentially just using the deeper you go with the sand, the lower your number is. Or higher your number is, depending on how you count it, I guess. Oh yeah. I don't think you were here when I asked me. How was your holidays? Or if you don't celebrate, just How was your week? Because mine was pretty nice. I had a good time. Very demure, very mindful, very cutesy. Love that. It was really good. Okay, that's nice. I had a pretty nice time. On the side, I was kind of over the years, I've made various different like worlds in my mind and like on paper and stuff, and I've kind of taken it upon myself to start combining different worlds that I've made that are kind of similar. And by kind of similar, I mean like they're in the same genre, essentially. I don't know. I feel like it'll lead to a very interesting world. That's cool. Yeah, thank you. I have like multiple fantasy worlds that I'm fusing into one, but it's kind of difficult because, like, in one there's like a leveling system, like in universe a leveling system, partially because I used it for like a D&D-esque thing, and in the other one that doesn't exist. But I think I've come up with a pretty cool solution for combining them, where in universe the leveling system is a thing that was invented, but it's not like a universal thing. There's like this giant crystal essentially that is the source of the system and people's ability to level up, and if you're not like linked to it, you just don't have that ability. But people on the other side of the world, even though they don't have the system, they have like their own ways of getting stronger. It's a whole thing. I don't know, I like it. Every time I start talking, I get lost. Alright, Beach Coast. Where are the sand textures? Because you'd think they would be in Beach Coast textures, right? You would think. They aren't, though. They aren't, though. Right, they're in tile maps, actually. Are they? Where are they? I genuinely don't know where those textures are. Oh well, I'll just put them here. Yeah, it's okay. When somebody mentions at least one of my favorite musicals, I won't stop yapping about it. No, that's real. I can't help but talk when I'm interested in something. Oh, so I guess I might as well keep talking about this little world that I've been building, if you don't mind. So, essentially, the idea spawned from this other idea that I had, which was combining two very different, well, not very different, I don't think, two different genres into one world, which is Western fantasy and Eastern fantasy, which I thought was like pretty cool, like fusing them together. Originally I had it where it was just like one part of a fantasy thing into another one. That was one setting where it's like dungeons, if you know what those are, which, I mean, they're essentially like monster spawners, pretty much. For a while there was like this genre of people who have been reincarnated in a fantasy world but as a dungeon. So they're the things that adventurers go inside of to like get rich, essentially. And they're usually a Western fantasy thing. So I essentially had the idea, what if you put one of those in an Eastern fantasy setting, which doesn't have adventurers, it has like cultivators and stuff. You get it? I don't know why, but you thought of a game, forgot what it's called. I'm pretty sure there's like a dungeon game that you might be thinking of. I've actually never played it, but I do know it's like a pretty big inspiration for some dungeon stories. There you go. Honestly, the sand does look really good. I'm very happy with it. Another victory for my brother. Now, instead of putting it here, let's actually put it inside of the right place. No compression, please. I need that at full quality. Yeah. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons. Also that. Yeah. I mean, the whole world is very Dungeons and Dragons. Well, half of the world is very Dungeons and Dragons inspired. The other one is not that at all. And I haven't worked too much yet on the way that those two societies interact. I mean, I have done some, which I'm pretty happy with. There you go. Create tile set. Is it like the good part, bad part thingy? How do you mean? I guess it depends on what you mean by that. Because I'm not like fully sure. Now we have to add. Where are they? Oh, there you go. Add box. Like one side is bad, evil. Oh, no. So, well, kind of, actually. But that's not my fault. Generally, if I divide the... so there's like two major continents in the world, right? On one giant continent is the Western fantasy side, and on the other giant continent is the Eastern fantasy side. And I wouldn't say one is evil and the other isn't, but if I had to compare them, I would say that the Western side is less evil. But that's just because Eastern fantasy, I don't know what it is with them, with like Xianxia, which is the genre that I'm using. They, written mostly by Chinese people, to be clear, have just created like this really horrible world for various different Xianxia settings. Why does it sound like West and East Europe? Alright, there we go. We've done the sand tile sets. I'm gonna update this later with additional sand tiles, because I do still need the like curved ones. But yeah, I have the worlds. I had the issue where I was trying to make one, like the fantasy side, too much like the Xianxia side, mainly because there's like a difference in power levels, where Xianxia settings get kind of stupid when it comes to power. Like, you'll start out with people who are able to like one-shot normal people, and then you get to a point where a person is going across every step. They move like 1 trillion miles, that and they barely get across like a continent. It's like stupid, but I do actually really love it, like how dumb it is. All right. Find these. This is just pure sand. Well, actually, I guess I should start with the ones I see. Yeah. This one. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks nice. Oh, well. It doesn't look super nice, but it could look, whatever, it's fine. I think what we need, now that I'm looking at it, is like 2 more layers of this type of sand. Although, actually, Wait, I have an idea. As somebody who lives in East Europe, I can prove we're worse, like history and difference. I know, France. You love fantasy. Favorite film is Star Wars. If someone ever made a musical about it, your life would be complete. I mean, technically, Annie exists, you know. That kind of counts, right? I feel like I missed multiple levels of sand. I don't know if I did. Let me make sure that I didn't miss anything. That's the first one. Yeah, I got that one. Mm-hmm. Nope, that's it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to ask my brother to make like two more of these sand assets. You kinda, yeah. No, I mean, as someone who hasn't watched Star Wars, I'm sure that Annie doesn't quite, you know, work. Why is the sand blue? Don't worry, it's darkness. See what it looks at. Ouch. Ouch. Right, I forgot that I made it that your charge doesn't continue into the air. Which, I mean, I feel like is a good decision to make. This area definitely needs more sharks, though. Your brother forced you to watch Star Wars, actually? I gotta concentrate just slightly so that I can not be bad at my own game. Give me a second. Oh yeah. So that's mainly what I've been doing. So now I have this massive world, which is half Xianxia, half fantasy, and I've been combining various worlds into this one. So I have like multiple fantasy worlds that I've made over the years because I love fantasy. And I have a couple Xianxia worlds that I've made because I had a really big phase of just reading Xianxia stories. I actually got tired of them over time. Just because they have like very similar tropes. And there's only so many times you can watch somebody, a young master, be like, you dare insult me by not killing yourself. Bow down and kill yourself right now or I'll kill you. And as funny as it is, it gets tiring. Also, barely an exaggeration what I just said. The sharks are cute. I know, right? I love it. I don't know what they're doing, but I gotta fix that. Whew, almost grabbed me still. Alright, I forgot to look at the actual sand. Isn't that nice? I actually really like how it looks now. And even though it's not, like, perfect, like, I think it would improve greatly by having, like, a third layer. I was gonna point with my finger as if you guys could see it. Just follow my mouse. Oh, wait. Okay, follow my mouse. Nope, you can't follow it. Never mind. Now you can. If this layer right here had, like, one more shade into darkness, I think it would look much nicer. But as it is, I'm very happy. Nice, nice. Alright, now I just gotta keep updating all these things. Sand 1, right? Yep. I mean, you say it's better than anything you could do, but how do you know? Have you ever tried? Why am I doing this? There's literally a fill tool. Bam. Oh, that's fine. I think that's okay. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, why is this here? No idea. Alright. That's mainly what I've been doing. The only real interaction I have between the various sides of the world are an area I call the Broken Steppe region. Actually, that requires a lot of context, I just realized. And I already... No, we had to make something with sketch for school, and I couldn't do anything no matter how hard I tried. So I forced my brother to... Well... I mean, to be fair, this took quite a while of effort to, like, get to even this point, so... What the... Oh, Phil. Huh? Oh, there was a slight issue there, and it's gone now. Okay, never mind. By the way, the reason I'm leaving these little blocks here is because they're supposed to be like sandcastles. They just aren't yet. But yeah, I mean, I can understand that. I don't think that if I hadn't, like, been doing this for a year, I don't think we'd get to this point. And my brother has been, like, practicing his art all year. And to be blunt, we've had a lot of issues. Like, he had to learn how to actually do his art in the, I don't want to say right way, but essentially right way for game design. Yeah, we also need like a corner for the sand here. No, see, that's the thing. My brother is a traditional artist. He still does all his art traditionally. And then he digitizes them for me. So, like, it's like a two-step process for him. Ouch. I think I need to make the uppercut distance slightly further out. Because I always get hurt while using it. I can't do digital art because I got used to doing only traditional. I mean, I feel like you could definitely learn if you wanted to. But then again, that goes for like literally everything, so I don't know how much of an advice that really is. Oh. Man, I actually really like how this sand looks here. And I don't have things like you can trace. I mean, you can trace in digital art. You can just literally insert an image and then trace it. All I'm saying is don't give up. If you're not interested in doing digital art, that's like, it's fine. You don't have to. I'm just saying, it's not hopeless. There we go. See, these like little corners are not supposed to be like this, but I kind of like how they look. Not really hurts your eyes. That's true. I've probably damaged my eyes irrevocably with all the amount of time I'm staring at screens. But that's simply the price that I've accepted. The pain I've decided to live with. Do 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 dum 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 dum. There we go. Alright, I was talking about the broken step region of my little world. This is what you've done, by the way, Meowish. I've just decided I'm just gonna keep yapping. But the origin of the world essentially is that it was created by this like god. He was around for a little while. Then he died when two giants fell upon on top of him and his world. It was a whole thing. Reminder, by the way, that I'm combining different worlds, so what I'm describing is used to be separate lore. It's Turnabout musical that we're reacting to tomorrow. So it is a musical reaction. I mean, if you can't make it to my stream, that's totally fine, man. Don't even worry about it. I'll be streaming tomorrow because for me it's like 1 o'clock that I start streaming, and like whole New Year's celebrations are at night. But if you can't make it, that's fine. Have fun with your friends. To be completely blunt, I would absolutely skip a stream to hang out with my friends because we very rarely get chances to hang out. I'd be like, sorry guys, I was busy touching grass. Which, by the way, scientifically is actually healthy for you. Unfortunately. So, touch grass when you can, guys. Do. I'm an introvert. I know it doesn't seem like it, right, guy? Man, what a shock. I would never have guessed that you are an introvert. No offense. It wasn't exactly surprising. This is sand top. I should probably make this a different one. Yeah, no. Because this is sand top, right? I mean, if this... Whatever. I might as well just make it pure this. It doesn't matter. The blue will come soon. Perfect. You love your friends, but you're socially awkward around them. No, that's real though. That's actually very... Wait, I gotta remember. Is this part of the upper... Yes, no, this is still part of the beach level. I asked because this is technically 2 different levels that I've attached for organization purposes. Don't worry about that. When I'm hanging out with friends, I mean, I love hanging out with them. It's great. But I do feel awkward doing it. Because I'm like, man. I don't know how to explain it, actually, now that I'm trying to think about it. But I guess it's hard to explain why you're anxious. If you knew, it would probably be much easier to not be anxious. Well, it would be for me. I'm a very weirdly logical person. If I know the reason for stuff, I can generally just be like, okay. Does it matter? No? Then it doesn't matter. Alright. So, the whole top layer is done. And now we get into the underground. Welcome to the underground. How was the fall? If you want to look around, how was the fall? You can show mercy to us. How was the fall? I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing right. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. Where was I? This is I. Right. This is where we get to this part. This is where it gets blue. Right, different layers. Do 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 da da do da. That's so. He said the Wicked movie came up. Can't stop singing the riff. Oh man, I just love Undertale. I had like a good like decade of my life that was essentially dedicated to Undertale. Like, these lights are so bright. I'm trying to like find the right way for it to not make me pure white. You know, this part I didn't really consider. You didn't, but you had a bad FNAF and Country Humans phase. I mean, I feel like everyone had their very cringe phase. I don't really have a transition from this to this. Oh, well. My brother could look at it and be like, well, and figure something out. Yep, okay. We're just gonna... Yep. we work with what we have. And it's all these little things, really, that has delayed the game from coming out at this point. Like bad? Oh gosh. See, the thing is, I was like obsessed with Undertale, but I never got like bad with it, I don't think. For the simple fact that I wasn't really that interested in AUs. Which I feel like is what most of the fandom became after like a certain point. And because I wasn't super interested in AUs, it was just like I just avoided a lot of like the really rough start. You know, that's a good question. I don't know. I think he's just talented. Yeah, okay, so this layer doesn't collide. I think this layer is like a darker shade, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Do 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 do. Ooh, that actually looks pretty nice. Oh, I love that. Oh. I didn't consider that I just reuse the tunnel each time. In that case, I guess I should probably just... I mean, I could have not reused the tunnel, technically. That is an option. Or, and hear me out, I could be a bit lazy. Because I want to finish this level today. Please, let me finish the level today. Okay, this looks too good. I'll probably end up on somebody. Hear me out. Oh boy. Alright. Let's close a bunch of these old other ones since I don't need these anymore. And now I want to open up the blueprint level again so that I can switch this over here. This is just like for testing purposes. It changes where you like load into the game. I didn't want to get too complicated, so I just put it over here. Woo! And then you drop down. Oh. Now you're in this area. And there's like a whole thing here, but I don't need to do any of that because I know how to get out of this level. Woo! Who's my biggest hear me out? That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I have to like think about it. I don't know. Who would I consider a hear me out? I actually can't think of anything right now. I'm not even like trying to avoid the question or anything. I'm just like I don't know. Who would even be a hear me out? I know I have like a good number of them. I just don't know what I just can't think of any right now. Someone Yowish, please rewrite your message so that I can understand what you're saying. Like, no hate intended, but I need to understand the words that are coming out of that message. Jack Stauber, is that your hear me out? Is that what you're saying? Jack Stauber? Like I have to puzzle out your response. Oh yeah, we need a corner one as well here. I wish GX was willing to come on stream just so I could literally point at the issues so that he could look at them. You know what? Heck, I'll like turn off the camera for a second if he's willing to like just look at the issues. If you guys hear me out. Yeah, you know, of course, hear me outs aren't supposed to be. If you look at a hot character and say hear me out, that's not a hear me out. I agree. Is Jack Stauber? I don't know what he looks like. So I don't know how extreme or not that hear me out is. All I know is like his shows. Well, projects, I guess. This is actually coming together so nicely. I really love it. I'm so happy. He's cute but not attractive to a lot of people. All right. That's a fair enough hear me out then. I still can't think of an answer. I'm like actually sitting here trying to think of something while I'm painting, and I'm just like, I have nothing. Which is ridiculous. me a second. I need... There has to be something I can think of, right? I'm not extreme, like, people out there being like, hear me out, 7 times 7 equals 49. What does that mean? Just say to me. Oh, man. It's actually bothering me that I can't think of anything. Like, it's such a dumb question, but I can't find an answer, and that's really frustrating. Does that look right? I don't think it looks right. Yeah, no, that does not look good. I have to get my brother to make me another. Is Seymour a hear me out? Yeah, Seymour's like definitely a hear you out. He's such a mess, a screw up. See, the problem is, if I do hear you out about Seymour, we're probably going to end up in an issue where, you know, of feeding the plants. And I don't think anybody wants that. Don't feed the plants, man. I'd rather live a little longer. Don't feed the plants. I gotta do something so you can't just jump across this, like, gap. Previously, the jump was, like, literally impossible to do. Now it's not impossible to do. Everyone after Little Shop of Horror won't be feeding their plants for real. I mean, hey, some people would really love the world ending to having it be consumed by plants. That's like a Poison Ivy plot. Actually, I think that's literally a Poison Ivy plot. I said it kind of as a joke, but no, that's just real. There we go. It's like the blue is like an infection slowly spreading across the level. Did we eat today? Eats you. You know what would be good to do here, actually? To have it that the levels, like, sends you back here. Like, you have to go to the back of the level so you can continue. Instead of having the back part just be this unimportant area that doesn't do anything. Wait a moment. The level looks so much nicer, but it still doesn't look... There's still so many, like, little things. Woo! Oof. No, I gotta fix that. It's supposed to be a little more hidden than that. Oh, this is... You could still just get past this. Why couldn't I uppercut? Why can't I uppercut? Because you can easily get past this with an uppercut, but I can't uppercut for some reason. Even though I hate... Oh my gosh. Sometimes this game, I don't know what causes that issue, but sometimes I get so mad. Because really, there's no reason that should even be happening. And yet, here it is. Happening. What? Meowish, what are you talking about? Horses and... What? You see, this is the beautiful horsey side, and that's the stinky bull side. Beautiful horses stay here, and you ugly beasts stay there. What are you even referencing right now? Because it's very funny to just say out of the blue. Okay, there I am. Okay. Give me a moment. For some reason, after I ground slam, I can't do uppercuts. I don't understand why. You're not Gen... I am Gen Z! That... There's just so many memes that it's hard to keep up with them all, man. Don't blame me. It's just how it is. To be fair, I haven't really been keeping up with memes for a little while. I had my phase where I was like super invested in meme culture, and then eventually I was like, all right, I'm good now. I don't really want any more memes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I don't even like use TikTok. And if that meme is on TikTok, then that's probably why I have no idea about it. Huh? It just wasn't turning there. You, of course, do because you're Gen Z. I'm sure you do. Makes sense, makes sense. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, I just finally stopped talking about my little world that I was working on. Oh well. I was gonna explain the Broken Steppe region, but I mean, the lore is just there. If this wasn't that good, I would use is that hyperpigmentation quotes. Now we're just like talking a different language, bro. Just like, yeah, what you said. Whatever you say. Why does ground slam make it that you can't uppercut? I genuinely am kind of baffled by that. I don't know what's causing that. Yeah, see, you can still get across this without too much issue. Of course, there's gonna be a bridge here that, you know, you're still gonna fall down, but if you react fast enough, you can still get up here without any issue at all. Just do 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 do. Boom, easy. Literally, barely even an inconvenience. I gotta figure out something for that. Also, there's an issue there. That's right. This one needs to be moved over by 1, 2. Yeah, 2. I completely forgot that I did that. So I gotta... There we go. Then we just erase this. Now I need to send it user submitted now. Yeah, I mean, enlighten me with the user submitted videos. That's practically what they're there for. How long have we been going? An hour? Damn. When it comes to these streams, time flows so fast and so slowly. Mainly because after like a certain period, I just kind of struggle to find things to talk about. No, that's not true. I just feel awkward talking, just keep like continuing to bring up things that only I care about. But then again, it's my stream. So, about the Broken Steppe region. It's called that. So, there's a lot of context for this world that I've been building. The main thing that matters for the Broken Steppe region is that long ago, the world was made by a god. His name is, I think it was like Jiren. I forgot how I pronounce it. I didn't really put like indicators for how you pronounce his name at all, so I just have to go based off of what it looks like. You were like the way it seems like you're supposed to pronounce it. There you go. And the god made this world. He filled it with stuff. Everything was going great until one day the sky fell. Because by just pure bad luck, in the heaven realms directly above this world, a titan and a dragon were fighting. They were just, doing their thing, unrelated to any of this. And then they fought for like a while, to the point that the whole realm that they were fighting on collapsed into the like lower realm, the mortal realm, where Jiren's world was. Jiren did a bunch of stuff to save his world, but even then it was like a catastrophe of like horrific proportions. And the new world is essentially... What the... Wait, I can cancel the ground slam by uppercutting, which makes it that I can keep uppercutting? I have to figure out what's causing that at some point. But yeah. And the Broken Steppe region is the region where the foot of the dragon and the titan collided. And that creates the Broken Steppe region. The Broken Steppe region, and more importantly for this, is the region furthest from the core territories. The core territories are where the most magic and ki is. The most energy. Yeah, I was going to stream GX. By the way, GX, while you're here, there's a couple of little things that need to be fixed with the textures. For example, I don't have a corner thing, like for this. I need a corner texture. I also need this kind of corner. Actually, no, I think as long as you... No, yes, I need two types of corners. I need this type of corner for here. And this type of corner for here. And I need a transition sideways. You see how these exist like this? I need like a transition for this, of like colors. Yeah, you did, but that transition doesn't work for this, GX. It works when it's like this. It does not work when it's like this at all. And that's what I need. Like, over here, oh, right, I removed it. I was using it up here, and it looked really nice. Like, it did look nice. Like, if I put it here, it'll look really good. The issue is that it doesn't work sideways, which is what I need it for. I didn't even realize that was going to be an issue, to be honest. And I'm still going to use those on, like, the sides over here. But for that direction, it's a problem. Anyway, the broken step region are the weakest areas in the world. See you, Meowish. Happy New Year's if we don't see you tomorrow. Well, then, I guess it's just me and you and 3 other people, or 2 other people, GX. So, do you got what I'm asking you to do, by the way? Exact. Any questions about what I need you to do? Because I am happy to answer. Yeah, so like the corners here are also what I need, like these kind of corners. So I need the 2 types of corners. What do you mean, Jax? You're literally here. Telling me not to involve you. There you go. Oh, also, I need a better transition for the blue. I mean, no rush at this point. We're not getting it done this year. I'm just telling you what I need. I know it's a lot that has to get done. And I'm not really asking you to get it done like immediately before the stream ends or anything. I'm just telling you so you know what has to get done. Do. I don't know. I didn't really think you meant anything by it. I was just saying. Alright. Further and further progress. I've almost finished with the underground area, updating it. Oh, jeez. Forgot this shirt is ripped. I gotta throw this out at some point. It's such a comfy shirt. Oh. I just completely missed this part here. Let's close these. I hate when it opens into like a new tab, essentially. Dun, 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 dun. Should probably talk. Sorry, I just like I like focused for a second. But to be fair, I don't really have much to say right now. Sadly. I could keep yapping about the broken step region all I want, but it is what it is. Slayer's collision is off. Yes, that's perfect. Just gotta make sure. Otherwise, you literally can't walk here. Gosh, I actually really like this dark blue. That's like the background. It's so nice. I gotta make it more impossible to get through here. I don't know how to at the moment, but I will get to figuring out a way. Yeah, okay. I keep having to, like, look at the other one to make sure that I'm, like, I got it right. Do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, there you go. This is kind of just like a painting stream if you think about it, since I'm essentially literally just painting the level. That's fun, I think. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing actual, like, art stream. I'm not as much of an artist as my brother, but, you know, I've dabbled. I've dabbled a little bit. I think it'd be kind of neat to start really practicing again. But unfortunately, it's one of those things you just don't really have time. I've started learning C++, and I barely have time to do that, to be honest with you. Like, I should be working on that way more often than I am. Because I really am not working on that as hard as I should be. But I mean, it's hard to give your 100% all the time. Especially since, you know, you're working on other stuff already. It's rough. Do 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 do. Alright. Pure sand. Isn't this also used like above? I mean, maybe not. If it is, that's gonna be an issue. Anything else was affected by that? Mostly not. I should rename this from pure sand to pure-ish sand. Because it's not actually pure sand. Especially because there's this one part here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is actually that. In the background, of course. If I just keep pressing this, I'm sure that it'll be fine. Close, close. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change this up here to a different thing. And also down here. Did I never notice this? I guess I just never really paid attention to this one part here. There we go. That looks better. I mean, I guess. I guess it looks better. You know what I feel like would make these videos, these streams more entertaining? If I just had, like, something going on that I could, like, react to while I'm working. You know how, like, people put, like, little funny videos while they're eating and stuff? That'd be very nice. But unfortunately, that wouldn't really be very good React content. Because it would mostly be me not paying attention to the video and just stealing content. I mean, some people would say that is very good React content, but I'd rather not. So many places to fill. So little time. Well, not really that little time, but so little time. I do wonder how much progress I could have made if I was just like if I just worked a little bit harder, you know? Because I feel like I mean, maybe if I'd really, like, tried my absolute best, might have been able to, like, finish it this year. Like, all 5 levels. Maybe that's wishful thinking. But, I mean, it's just living with the knowledge that maybe it's possible. Genuinely, it's a potential reality. I'll never really know, though, because, I mean, we didn't succeed. I mean, I'm talking like that this is the end of the world. Like, that's it, you know? And it's not. We're still gonna keep working on the game. But it is a little disappointing. It's just a bit disappointing. Man, having defined edges to a map really helps define it. That's the bad way of saying it. It just makes it much cleaner, you know? That's what I think, at least. Everything feels sharper, more detailed. Like, but the before sand had like a little line to indicate that well, you don't even have to do any of that. Just go there. I can't uppercut jump anymore. That's super throwing me off. See, I could have saved myself there with like a little uppercut. That's mainly what I use the uppercut for, just to like save myself. Without it, you got to be even more careful. And you can't get a little extra height for anything. Whew. It's still possible without it, but geez, it's annoying. Then you get to the next area, and, you know, we'll start working on this in a little bit. We gotta fill this area with stuff, by the way. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be stuff here. I just don't remember what it is, to be honest. Which is unfortunate. Give me a moment. I gotta get to the player character real quick. I gotta remember how far it sends you back. Because it... like, into the background... This is the... No. There's like a thing to... There it is. Realign player location. In the background, it's exactly negative 1024. Where are you guys? Negative... Oh. Not negative 1024. Okay, gotta copy that. Grab these background ones. And set all of these to negative 1025. Alright, we'll see how it is now. I made that walk a little long, but I think I should make it a little shorter. Like, it's intentionally a little long. But dang, it might be too long. There we go. Now we're back here. Right. I gotta actually fix this as well. So there's the box. This is the trigger for what causes... Let me just make this trigger wider, actually. There's like no reason for it to not be this big. That's the thing that makes it so that the wall in front of us like fades out. Well, it doesn't fade out right now. It kind of just vanishes. But in the future, it'll be like a fade out thing. There you go. We're in the background, and yay, you get a shop. I haven't even added the functionality for a shop. Anyways. UG backstore bottom. Yep, those are certainly words for what this apparently is. Ah, good enough. As long as you don't see it. My back is starting to ache a little bit. I'm gotta stretch it. Ooh. I will say, I get why streamers get tired of streaming. Not saying that I am, to be clear. Not saying that I am. It's mostly just talking to yourself does get tiring for a while. Like, the most fun I have in streams is just chatting to people. Like, there, when I was talking with, like, Meowish, I don't know. I think that's fun. That's the big enjoyment, you know? Just getting to hang out. I don't know. I wasn't really going anywhere with that. It was just, yeah. I get it. Because when you don't have anyone to chat with, it becomes a lot less fun, you know? Just like, okay, I guess I'm here. If only I could talk with somebody. Oh, right. There's a slight issue now that the background is completely... I mean, I could just remove the backgrounds of all these, because they're not going to be synced up to the right, like, layer anyway. Like, see, these backgrounds are just completely separated. I mean, that might not be that big of an issue, but I think it is, because it causes, like tearing between the textures. Like, you could see black line. I mean, in previous testing, you could. I don't know if you can right now. If you can't, then there's no point of... I mean, not those black lines. It'd be more like here. I mean, you can't really notice it, actually. There's nothing really there to notice. Okay, no, that's fine. If that's the case, then I'll just continue as... like this. Don't need the bass player right now. Wait, did I need the bass player? Whatever. If I did need him, I'm sure it's fine. I'll get back to it later. Nice. All right, we got this whole area pretty much done. Sorry. Let's take a drink of water. Haven't been sleeping super well, so I'm feeling kind of tired. Get this short tunnel. Honestly, we could probably make it shorter. And I feel like we should make it shorter. There's like supposed to be a building on top of it. Gonna lie, the blue looks nice. I really like the blue and how it's like coming together. Unironically, really well done. This is pretty much my only complaint, that there's like not a like a transition between this blue and that blue. Other than that, it's great. It's like perfect. And even that wasn't really like that big of an issue. I wish I could move things with like my key, like my keyboard keys, because it'd be so much easier to control if I could. Instead, I have to do this like back and forth, where I adjust things just ever so slightly. If that's not perfectly aligned, it's not. I was gonna say it's close enough, but I think I might be able to fix it with just like a little one. Please be perfectly aligned. It is, thank goodness. I would have been so sad if it wasn't. Why is it slightly off? But it doesn't look slightly off. But it is. It literally is ever so slightly off. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Please moved by one. Please move perfectly. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Okay, that whole area is done. Time to move into the dungeon area. I mean, to be fair, we still need to fill this whole thing up with stuff. But we haven't done that, which is unfortunate. Oh well. Sorry to expose you to my double chin there. I was just trying to stretch. Every time I stretch, though, I like hurt myself essentially. I gotta keep stretching. I don't know why that happens. It's tragic. Truly sad. Gotta keep remembering to close the stuff. I think the reason, by the way, that I've taken so long to do this part specifically is just that it's a lot of busy work, you know? Like, it's not, there's nothing particularly fun about it, nothing really to solve. Can't even really talk about what I'm doing because it's just like, you know, it's like whatever. But it is what it is, I guess. It has to get done regardless. Part of the reason I do it on stream is just that it's easier on stream where I can like chat with people. I can have a little bit of fun while I'm doing it, you know? Also, you know, it's like a set time as well. So, like I can't shirk this. Be like, well, I don't want to work in the game, so I guess only option then would just be not streaming that day. Because I'm not going to just change up my thing on the fly. I mean, I'm sure some people would, but I wouldn't. Why is this border right when you can just call this pure sand? I mean, I might have actually meant to do that, now that I'm thinking about it, and I just never did. Sweet. Why does this have a... Why does it have a second layer? These all like this. Why are they like this? The values are just all wrong on this one. Negative 0.1. Oh. There you go. Now it's nice and aligned. Still not perfectly aligned, though. Here we go. Perfect. That should be all of it, right? All of it's aligned? Yep. That alignment's kind of important. Just gonna keep doing this. Technically, I could just make all of this one giant, like, parallaxing background. But I think it's cooler to, like, do it like this. Although, it might be cheaper to make it one, like, parallaxing background. And I mean cheaper as in, like, for the CPU. Oh, I see why I did that before. Yeah, no, okay. I gotta copy these and make a, like, right border one of it. It's perfectly aligned, right? Yep, just as it should be. That's why I made sure it was right before. But then we get into this issue. Not sure what to do about that there. And this is where just having one perfect background would probably be better. I mean, let's test it. Let's put this... Oh. How? Negative 2,100. Yeah. 2,100. And then let's just make the scale like 10. I don't know what that other number was. And, I mean... guess we can see what that looks like. It's essentially just a massive background, so... I mean, it's not really visible here either. I'd have to, like, get rid of a bunch of different stuff so you can actually, like, notice it. As it is, it's just, like, one place that's kind of weird. See, there you go. You can see the background now. I guess the question is that okay? Do we want that? Are we fine with that? What if we make a tile map, call it TM underground background. Open this up. It's a one tile thing. Get the sand. Do that. layers don't collide. Put that in the proper place of make it 100. I'm just testing things out, like what, you know, like how much does this, what can we get away with? Do we need more textures? Would that look bad? Wait, I could just literally do this so that I can actually get an idea of what it looks like. I don't know why I had it all the way over there. Should try to make things at least a little more convenient. I mean, I think the other one looks better. Where we have like a full tile set of it. Where instead of a single tile, we use like one of these. I don't know. So the question really is, how many of these do I want? Like here we have this one essentially filling up this whole area. How does that look? That's the real question. How does that look? See, it looks better than what we had before. But at the same time, like, why do we need that? It just kind of makes it more noticeable that there's like a difference, you know? I mean, is that a bad thing, I guess? Not inherently. I don't really like it. I'd rather do the way we're doing it right now. Yeah, yikes. Gotta move this one like slightly more. No. Duplicate, and then this one, it's gonna be sure, pure sand 1. I mean, it's essentially just filling in the... to not have, like, the texture conflicts. I mean, it really wouldn't be much of a texture conflicts, but... I mean, why have them overlay when we could just have them not, right? but we are having them that conflict above. Not sure why we're having that conflict above, actually. Everything should be perfectly, like... Now that I'm thinking about it, this part that I'm working on right now really doesn't matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. And then I miscounted. There you go. And I mean, I could probably just do that for these as well. So just reduce this by 2. Oh. Just because. No reason not to, I guess. Might as well make a third one of these. But yeah, I'm realizing this part right here isn't super important. I should probably actually finish the actual level. I think the upper level is slightly off, like in its direction stuff. I probably have to drag it up a little more, like the other part. Like pretty much all of that. I've gotten so quiet. I'm just really focused, you know? And then finally, this last one just needs a little less width. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 10, so I can just reduce it by 5. And now essentially this whole part here is great. I do need to... Oh wait, I didn't really need to do this part here, and then I'm realizing there's supposed to be a building here. Ah, whatever. I'll get to the building when I get to it. I just wanted to fill in that hole, essentially. Okay. Moving on. We gotta... Wait. All of that was part of the dungeon, even though it's me filling in the underground. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I mean, that part was already part of the dungeon, so I guess it makes sense. Yeah, see, it's all off slightly, anyway. I don't know why it's off. That's kind of the big issue with doing tile maps the way I've been doing them. move all of this up by like 1, essentially. Oh, that might be the issue, actually. Or is it? No, they're still definitely overlapping. Hey, speed up, please. I'm trying to explore. Dang, I did not. That was not enough. Is that good? Nope, not enough. One more, probably. I hope. Because it looks like I have to do that, like, again. Like, on different layers. Why? You're gonna be special to me. I don't need to ask for a friend with the tree. Cause what I want won't fit under the tree. I wanna kill Santa Claus. It looks good to me. I think it's fine. Yeah. There you go. Now that I'm looking at the right angle, it's lined up perfectly. Okay, that one's done. There's probably more to be fixed, but I don't really want to fix it right now. But then again, if I don't fix it now, it'll probably keep stacking. Like, this stuff is good. That stuff seems good. And this layer has issues, apparently. Oh, I mean, they're just on different layers. That doesn't seem right. Something seems off. No, but it's showing like the right layer. Right? Yeah, it looks like the right layer. The thing is that the location is saying -0.1 over here. And then it's saying -3.9 over here. Oh, I think that's... Okay, no, I got it. Never mind. 3.9 is to align the back layer so that the front layer is exactly even with everything else. Okay, in that case, it's fine. This, however, is not 3.9. Actually, I don't know why this one isn't 3.9. Because the other ones are. I'm making sure they're all 3.9. I don't know why it's saying multiple variables when it's just not the case. I mean, the alignment is slightly off, but that's because it's different tiles entirely. And that's fine. You know what? I think I'm gonna, like, the pure sands. I think I'm just gonna turn off the collision on them so that they don't, like, have collision stuff. And then I'm just gonna have this tile have the wall here. I'm just gonna make this, like, move it slightly over. Make the hallway slightly shorter as well. Why not, right? So pure sand, pure sand. There. These things no longer have collision on them. Pure Sand 4 and Pure Sand 1 are the same. I don't know why. What's up with that? Oh, no. Different sizes. There we go. It just looks the same at a glance. There we go. See? Perfect. That works perfectly. Man, we're only 2 hours into the stream. I say only, considering I only stream 3 hours. So it's like, man, we're only 2/3 of the way into the stream. Although sometimes I stream 4 hours. It really just depends on the vibes. And the vibes right now are work, I guess. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Nice, nice. It's looking nice. It's very blue is what it's looking. I actually really like how it's coming together. Turning off the collision also turns off the like little texture stuff, like these little cubes, because that's the collision like squares, which does make it a little nicer to look at, but mainly just reduces things the game has to process slightly. Oh, this is my pure sand. Well, anyway, might as well just use actual pure sand. As always, I just wish there was a more convenient way so that I could at least look at what I'm doing while I'm making my changes, you know? Sorry about that. I like muted. Because I was worried it was going to be a really loud sneeze. And it was pretty loud. But it was a nicer sneeze. If that makes any sense, what I'm saying. Do do do. Do 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 do. Bam bam. Do do do. Still need those slopes, but they'll come when they come. For now, all I can do is work with what I have. You think essentially just changing colors wouldn't be so long. But it's the busy work stuff that is so exhausting. The reason it's busy work is because it does take time to do, you know? You know, I'm not super interested in having AI replace all my replace me. But if there's one thing that I'd be more than happy for AI to take, it's it's the busy work. It's just like, please, I don't want to do this. Let's rename this from pure sand to where is that? That's down here. Underground. Underground right corner. Then get back here, and then we'll turn this into from TM incline to TMD for dungeon, bottom left, because we need to go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Oh. And then we just need that there. Boom, boom, boom. Done, done, done. Then we'll change this to TMD. This is the right. I don't know why I put left. There we go. Oh, wait. Whoops. We actually need this to be here. There. Then we do this same here. do. That I've been working silently for a couple minutes now. We might be playing the back rooms in a couple weeks, like in January at some point. Me and Underdog and a third guest, possibly, will be playing the back rooms. I think that's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything. Not that there's, I guess, much to spoil now that I'm thinking about it. But it is a thing that might be happening. Hopefully, that'll be fun if it is. Do 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 do. Give me a moment. I just realized chat doesn't exist on this screen. What the heck? Why is that? I never realized that chat wasn't here. I don't know why chat isn't here. Huh. That's very odd. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize that was the case this whole time. Nobody had told me, and I just on my screen, the like box area where you guys are is the same as the box where like this stuff is, my information. So when I look over, that whole area is full of stuff, right? I didn't realize you guys weren't there because of that. I'm very sorry. As soon as I finish this, I'm probably gonna end the stream, to be honest. Getting just a little bit tired working. Oh, hey, Lorem, welcome back. I've just been doing this stuff pretty much the whole time. You should tell me what do you think? How does it look? Just got the goat game. Is it Goat Simulator? It's the only goat game I can think of. Do. Yeah, nice. Find the secret spoilers. No, not spoilers. Bleh. The secrets in the game. They're all very mysterious, from what I've seen. I like these. These are very nice. It seems like it does kind of look like Flappy Bird, doesn't it? Although if it was Flappy Bird, this would be impossible because the gap between pillars are too small to like do anything about. Do. I didn't realize this was the ground of the above thing, so I gotta go. Whoops. Like this. Like that. Pretty much just 2 over and over again. Actually, it won't matter because the spikes are supposed to be here. That's alright. Mighty Flappy Bird? I mean, I feel like Eugene would be a very strong bird. He'd probably be the mightiest bird. Da dum dum da dum dum. Oh yeah, you weren't here for the announcement. In January, me and Underdog will be playing the Backrooms, potentially. I'm not promising anything, but it seems like that's what we're going to be doing. With also another guest, potentially. We will see. Oh, you're leaving. Alright, bye. I mean, stream's ending soon anyway, so it's fine. See you around. Happy New Year's if I don't see you before the end of the year. Whew. Boom, boom. All right. Let's do this. Let's hunker down. Can you believe I said at the beginning of the stream I want to finish this level today? What copium was I smoking then? Well, I would call it hopium. I hoped. I hoped and I prayed for something potentially. I think we need to make an indicator for where you can wall jump, because the ability to wall jump everywhere is kind of rough. Like, it makes it hard to plan out levels. But also, limiting where you can wall jump is kind of dumb, you know? Feels like, why can't I wall jump here, you know? But it makes it makes various places just like, okay, why go through all of that trouble of, you know, jumping through all of this when you can just get it over here, wall jump, wall jump, wall jump, grab it. You know? It just, it really makes it feel kind of pointless, certain things. But I guess that's kind of my job as a game designer, to figure it out, right? Figure out how can we make it worthwhile. Because arbitrarily just saying, no, you can't do that, is not very fun. In fact, I would say it's very unfun, specifically. So I guess I gotta think of how we're gonna do that. There you go. All right. I think that's good for today. Oof. That was a lot of busy work and a lot of chatting. I had a good it was a good stream, I think. Productive enough. I'm probably going to work on this a little while longer. Put on some YouTube and just hack away at the remaining of the level. Actually, why not be a tiny bit more productive and do one tile while I'm here online still. Oh. I should have just downloaded the level. Like blueprint? Oh gosh. Discord is loading like every photo my brother has ever sent me. And it is not good for it. Alright, here it is. So after this area is pretty boring area, honestly. I'm assuming we're supposed to fill this area with, like, enemies and stuff, right? Because otherwise, it is dull as can be. It's not right. It's overlapping. Is it? Feels like it is. I think it is. There we go. Oh no, I think it was right actually before. Yeah, no, it was right. It's just hard to tell. This is hall top 1. Then this is... I don't know. I mean, it's essentially just continuing the hall. It's hall top 3. I mean, it has a much better claim at being called top, considering it's going to be like this. Nope. Slight mistake. There we go. Nope. There we go. Whew. How does that look? Well, I have to change it to find out. Could probably make that way shorter, actually. Like, bring this down to here. There we go. Yeah, that looks much better. And I mean, let's pretty much just continue that. There. Instead of lining it up, I can just copy the... Because everything's perfectly aligned, I can just copy it. Right? Right? Yes. I'm right. Anyway, this one is... gonna be hall top 3. Which is essentially just this. There you go. That, I mean, that's pretty much it. I see. I understand. Gotta go back here. And am I using the right one? No, I'm not. Sorry, let me close some tabs again. There you go. this is the one that I wanted to work with. So you got to do this. There we go. And then take down 3 over here. Essentially across the whole thing, but up to like here. Yeah, okay. We got it. Woo! Progress. Alright. I just want to do a little bit more before we actually end the stream. I mean, we still do have time. It's not like I gotta end it yet. Let's rename this to Top Hall. Yeah. And then we actually just duplicate this. Copy that. Bring it over there. And I mean, yeah, actually, no, we just kind of just do the same thing. Oh, wait. We gotta figure something out. The level design assumes more space here than exists. I mean, it's fine. That's fine. We can work with that. Just gotta put this in the right place, and then let's duplicate this. Top hall, stairs. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the tile? So, the thing that's happening here is a little... Yeah, okay. So this is the actual step there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And I assumed that the rest of it was going to be just like full. But no, we can't have that because we kind of need this whole space to exist. So instead, 1, 2, so that's 1, 2, or 5, 6. No, there you go. We need 6 of space. So that's the entrance into this little room. And I think that's fine. I think that works. It doesn't need to be a big room or anything. And it's going to be hidden by a thing, so that's perfectly fine. That works. There you go. It took me like a second to... It wasn't complicated. My brain just needed a moment to, like, understand the assignment. And now I need to modify the actual... Where is it? What is this? No, I can't use that. Yeah. Instead, we need to use... I mean, it doesn't matter. We'll just make another one. Call this hidden room. L for large, because there's another one that's small. So essentially, I need... exactly this. Like a room that covers this exact area. I mean, I do have space, technically. See that there for a moment, just as like a reference to the rest of the level. So I can either align it perfectly like this, or I can give myself a little bit of a buffer. But honestly, I mean, I might as well align it perfectly, right? It's like, what's the point in not doing it? I mean, it'll be a little difficult to align perfectly, but... yeah, that's gonna take some trial and error, I think. We'll see how it goes. By the way, I should bring up the like chat again. I haven't had it up for like a minute. Didn't miss anything, thankfully. I'd have been kind of sad if somebody like popped in, said hi, and then I just ignored them for like 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna make this tunnel shorter as well. The fact that I'm gonna have to like re-angle everything's a little annoying, but it is what it is. I mean, I guess the only reason to go over here is that is the hidden room, right? It is almost perfectly aligned. It's unironically almost perfect. Already. That's so nice. Now I just need to do a little bit of setup so that well, I'm still continuing, by the way, because I'm making sure that barely. I want to make sorry. I want to make sure that it looks good from up here as well. No, see, there's that slight line. It's literally almost perfect. Alright, so gotta move this. I mean, not even up by 1, really. Gotta move it by an almost infinitely small amount. That hopefully 1 is enough for. Sorry, I'm still not used to spawning all the way over here. Are you gonna use the new moves I gave you? At some point, yes. Just a lot to do, man. The fact that I haven't finished the level is rough. I'll probably do it after stream. Because right now, I just want to finish this level. Or at least what we have of it. Because if I finish it now, then we'll finally be able to do to set up the boss fight. Which will be so nice. Oh, man. I made this room too big. I need to make it way smaller. I mean, it's supposed to have a ramp as well. What am I doing? I literally did not check if this... Oh, when I crouch, I get into range of it. And you could still see it, too. I mean, I can move the collision box down. Okay, here's what I gotta do. I gotta get the box collision. Oh, hello? I can't move. Huh? Help! I can't move. What's happening? Oh gosh. Well, I guess that's Unreal telling me to stop working. No, not that. People are saying can't move actors. I can't move. Whatever. Okay. Okay. I guess that's the end of stream. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna solve this really pretty big bug that a quick Google search did not help me solve. So, I'll see you guys around. Thank you for joining me. And, as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Reaction is tomorrow. Remember that. Remember. This is the outro song, toot-toot. This is the outro song, toot-toot. This is the outro, outro. This is the outro song, toot-toot. This is the outro song. 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 Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye. Honestly, that stream wasn't that bad.